So in Coates' book, he describes this concept of a large group of Americans who he terms as the dreamers. And this is a play off of the American dream, which, as Americans, we all know. But he casts it as a negative, as people who are unaware of the privileges that they have, that they've benefited from in their lives, and the suffering that goes unrecorded in our history books, unacknowledged by our politicians and our society. And I found that to be a very, very useful and important concept that he carries with through the entire book, to group and illuminate the ideas of this population who are ignorant of a lot of the problems that they are tacitly supporting, and by remaining ignorant and by not pushing to resolve it. And I found that to be a very important concept of the book, and so I would recommend it for a multitude of reasons, but for that simple idea especially.
Coates' book is great. Read it. It's really good. It reads very beautifully. It's like he's writing. He's writing a letter to his teenage son about what's going on in the world and his thoughts on how the world works and how black bodies are broken by the world, and how even one of his best friends from college, from the Black Mecca, which is Howard University, where he learned that there are other types of people that were all of them had the same skin color, but there were different types of people with different interests and stuff, which he had not known growing up in the projects of Baltimore, that there were so many people, so many vibrant, wonderful people, and one of his best friends was a man named Prince, and Prince was murdered by the police, and it was just heartbreaking. And that's why he was motivated to write this book to his son. His son was so stressed out by Black Lives Matter and the things going on in Ferguson and in Baltimore and everything, and it's a way of talking to his son about those events.
We did two books, Between the World and Me, and then The Most Good You Can Do. And Between the World and Me really struck me. It's very lyrical, and it had some very evocative prose that just really hit me in the heart. At times I do wish that he was a little bit more straightforward. Sometimes it was difficult to understand exactly what he wanted to convey. And I actually went online, read half a dozen reviews of it to try to figure out exactly what other people took from it. And a lot of other people were saying that he doesn't really present any answers in this book. This book is very much about questioning what the American past is based on, what America is, what our current society is. And, I think that this book causes you to question that in a very powerful way. And then for the book, The Most Good You Can Do, it's a kind of expose of the effective altruism movement. Kind of just presents a way of thinking about how to give back with the head as well as the heart, and that's about